Oh,
All
nice.
right. It says going live, and we're live. Cool. So hello, people of the internet. I see Stratos in chat already. Alabux B, dPlugins. How's everybody doing? And Taylor, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you doing?
Doing
Thank
very
you for
well.
having me on stream.
This is really cool. I obviously my overlay is not that cool, but I wanted to try to figure out how to get us both on Facecam. So we'll see how this goes. I'm super excited about this. Um, if you watched our previous stream, I think it was last Thursday, or what day was that? Thursday or Friday? I can't remember.
I think it was Wednesday. It must have been Wednesday, wasn't it?
Ah, gosh, the weeks have blurred together. So the last like 2 or 3 weeks, but we tried to demo the dPlugins collaboration plugin on stream, which for some reason on my end didn't go very well. Everybody else was able to connect. There was like 3 or 4 people trying in real time, and I was the one that couldn't connect for some reason. So our goal today is to demo that, which we're super stoked about. And the dPlugins team has graciously accepted or given us 3 licenses to give away here on stream today. So for those of you guys watching, what we'll do is keep the giveaway open for the duration of the stream. So it's going to be exactly an hour today. We have a 60-minute duration, and then we're going to cut off. And then there's a link in the description. So you'll see a Google Forms link. You'll just go pop your name and email in there. And then I'll randomize the winners and send you guys an email if you win. So thanks to dPlugins for that. I see, so let's see, we got Luke, we got Bryn, Ben, what's up? Good to see everybody. Is our audio levels good? You can hear Taylor, I'm assuming?
Can you hear me? I don't know if it's...
I think they can, because I can, so they should be able to hear you. Unless I've done something very silly.
I'm watching a really delayed version of the stream.
Oh, yeah. We got dPlugins in chat, thank you. And then Andre, Luke. All right, sweet. We're all good here. So I want to make sure we are on top of this for the sake of time today. So if you guys have suggestions in chat on what we should be building, definitely let us know. For now, we're just going to hang out just a couple more minutes and kind of let everybody join and warm up here. But Taylor and I were talking about some different ideas, but we'd love to hear what you guys want to build. I saw Stratos said build an Amazon clone that should only take us an hour, right, Taylor?
An hour? That's quite long, don't you think?
Maybe like
Doing less than that.
30, 35 minutes, something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, but I mean, we could do something that, doesn't necessarily have like dynamic data attached to it. But Andre says Oxygen View rebuild. Yeah, totally. Elijah's probably lurking in chat. So what's up, Elijah? But yeah, in all seriousness, give us some suggestions. That would be sweet. I already see some responses coming in on our collaboration giveaway sign up. So appreciate you guys on that. Taylor was talking about, or he showed me his dog before we went live. His name is Marty, like Marty from Back to the Future. We could do something Back to the Future. Is there like a Back to the Future website?
I mean, there's probably... in the UK, there is a Back to the Future, the musical, which was in Manchester, and they went on tour, and they are now in the UK, or in London, which is quite cool.
That does sound cool, yeah.
But yeah, Back to the Future, the musical.com.
Ben says a banner that shows up for specific UTM traffic. I already have a video on that. I think it's a premium video, but I have a video on that nonetheless. Let's see. They do have a Back to the Future website, but I feel like it's one of those things where like, if we build it, are they gonna like DMCA the stream or like take us down because it's copyright?
As long as we don't play music.
Yeah, there's like a video component on their site. It's honestly kind of cool. We'll keep looking for some suggestions. Elementor website or Divi. We'll see.
The Divi landing page, the Divi homepage. What's the elegant themes, I think?
Angel Fire. Let's see. I got a suggestion for an Angel Fire website. Ooh, maybe we should make something that looks like terrible, that doesn't actually look good.
Linkars. Let's build Linkars.
What is that?
Is it Linkars? It's It's a really bad, yeah. Linkars.com. Go and have a look at that.
How do you spell it? L-I-N-K what?
Ling
Oh.
cars.com. Back to the oxygen. How oxygen will look in the future.
I'm just gonna build a landing page that says view, and that's it.
Yeah, I was gonna say just plaster view all over the place.
I can't find that website. Link it to me real quick.
Hang on, I'll put it in chat if anyone else wants.
Okay.
Check
That might be the one.
Well.
Good question, Stratos. Marco's in chat.
WP admin cleaner. Is that like just removing stuff in the sidebar?
Oh my gosh, that is absolutely horrible, that website. Let me show you guys what Taylor just... Oh, it's got audio too. I gotta mute it. Let's see. Let me come over here and copy this tab in.
This looks like a 90s.
Where did it go? Here it is. This is what Taylor just suggested to me. This is like... This is not good at all. This would honestly be pretty difficult to replicate, I feel like. It's so insane. It's doable, but that's crazy looking. I kind of love it, though.
No, it's even based in Piccadilly. Piccadilly Circus.
That would be sweet. All right. Now, in all seriousness, I am going to close this out. So let's go ahead and just show them. Actually, there's some cool stuff here in this Oxygen backend. So what we can do is just demonstrate quickly the idea of the collaboration plugin. So if you notice, for some reason, it doesn't... Why doesn't it pop up in my... Oh, did I kind of cut off my overlay here? 1 second, sorry. There it is. Yeah, my browser was just a little bit too big. So if you notice down here in the lower right corner, the plugin has this little kind of status indicator. So the other day when we were doing this stream, it wasn't working properly. So for some reason, I just couldn't connect. But now it works. So you get this green sync status, and it tells you who else is in the site and where they are. So this is really, really, really cool. Right now, this site essentially has nothing on it, of course, but you can see, look, there we go. Taylor is typing in real time.
Can't spell.
He says, hello, I am typing. And then you can see there's this kind of like behind our faces here, there's this sort of update status as to what's going on. This is actually what is essentially communicating with the Pusher API that you have to register for. We did that on stream before, so I'm not going to do that again because we had some problems there. But essentially that is the API interface that allows you to make these changes back and forth. Now we're on the same Oxygen page right now, but you could essentially be anywhere across the entire site. So Taylor could be in a totally different template, and I could be working in the home page. So I think what we need to do is figure out what page we're going to build, and then you can work on like the header, and I can work on the page content, and we can see how it works kind of in real time.
What about like the Apple website or something?
Yeah.
That's quite a cool site. They've got quite a lot of sections which you can like build out.
Yeah, definitely. I wonder if we can use something like Hoverify to bring in the assets. I wonder how they situate this stuff. They have an event tomorrow. Are you excited about that?
I am, yeah. Hopefully
I am
I'll
too.
be able to,
We'll see.
Catch it.
Okay, I think that'll work. In chat, Marco says, red is only you two are on the same page. He says, actually, red is only if there's 2 or more users on the same page. Okay, gotcha. So I'm going to just delete this content out of the section here.
It looks like Hoverify will download all the SVGs. Or the images, sorry.
Yeah, I do wonder, are they SVGs?
No, they're just images. Although apparently the text, the menu text is images. That can't be right.
That's interesting.
Apparently the menu is SVG text.
So what I'm going to do real quick is just go ahead and create this Oxygen template. I'll just call it main and apply to pages. And then what I'm going to do is go start on the home page. And then what this should do, oh, I need to put an inner content element in the template. Whoopsie. But what it should do is you should start to see the changes each of us are making in real time, right? Because of the way the page nests inside the template.
Okay, so if I go to the main template and edit the header and footer.
So it just briefly flashed the oxygen loading, gear when you hopped in just a second ago. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but you can kind of see when somebody pops in. So there is something that we'll have to kind of test on that front, but there it goes. Here it's happening right now. So Taylor's loading into the template. So it does kind of take over what I'm doing in that time. But are you in now?
There we go. I am indeed.
Okay, so I'm going to open the structure panel. I want to see how this works in real time. Also, I wanted to give you a shout out, Taylor. You're a Premise Lug member here on YouTube, and you're here on stream. So I just wanted to say thank you again.
No problem. It's good to be here. I wonder if that's going to show up. If I've just added... There we go, look.
Yep.
I've just added a section. Does that show up for you?
There it is, yeah. Right away.
Sweet.
So like right before you add an element, say it. Like say I'm adding the heading now, and then I want to see how quickly it pops up.
Okay, I'll add a section underneath the inner content.
So Chris, welcome to the party.
Now.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, they popped up like as soon as you said it. Here, I'm going to do it from my side. So I'm going to just add in a heading to one of these sections and tell me as soon as you see it, okay? So I'm going to add the heading right now.
Yep, I can see it.
Wow, okay. So yeah, it's like a second or two delay. And obviously I'm in the US and you're in the UK. So it's got a lot of internet line to travel over.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's pretty fast.
Pretty cool plugin.
Let's see. Marco says Joshua is working on an update to stop refreshing page when another user jumps in. That would be sweet because if you're working in something, I believe it kind of takes over your focus. So like if you're actively typing, I think you lose what you were typing from the second after it starts loading in our tests from before. So that could be a little bit clunky for some people, but yeah. So anyway, I'm going to get out of this template and then I'm going to go to the home page. And let's see.
I'm going to start building the menu then.
Okay, sweet. I'm going to start on the
it's just refreshed for me while you entered the browser.
Okay.
Or the new window.
I'm really interested to see now that I'm in the home page and you're still in the template, if you start adding stuff, does it pop up on my screen or do I have to fully refresh this home page?
Good question. Let's
find out.
Download this SVG. I'm going to download all assets just to my computer.
Bryn says, not to mention the mild heart attack anyone would get when an unexpected spinning cog appears. So true.
I think if it can't be removed, then at least add some text that says, user joining or something, so that at least gives you a bit of an indication that something's happening and you're not about to lose all your work.
Definitely. Alabuck says, multi-users, are there any restrictions on number of editors, like 2 or 4? Not as far as I'm aware. I think they can correct me if I'm wrong, though. Are you actually adding content yet?
No, yeah, I'm just downloading the assets folder to add a...
Okay, so while you're doing that, Marco said no in chat, so it looks like there's no limit on that. It's probably just limited by server resources, if I had to imagine. So there's this image of the iPhones. Let's see what's up next. So we got this. It's funny, the Apple website is honestly not that complicated, at least the homepage. Those like product pages where they have like all the crazy, scroll effects, those are complicated, but not this page necessarily.
Is that
Okay.
The logo's an SVG. I'm seeing if I can grab a transparent version. Is that a transparent version? Is that fake transparency?
Stratus says, does it offer a feature to disable editing in pages you're editing? I don't know. I don't think so.
It wouldn't make any difference, though, would it? Because you can't like overwrite each other's stuff.
Right.
If that makes sense.
So that we should demonstrate the class thing that we were working on the other day. Like, when you're adding classes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So while you're still situating your stuff, I'm going to go ahead and start building out this hero section. So background and pop in these images. Apparently I missed one of them. I didn't get the actual hero image. Let's see.
Can you upload SVG, or would you want to add on happy files to upload SVG?
Oh yeah, go ahead and do happy files.
Okay,
I didn't do that. Okay. Hopefully we don't get sued for using Apple stuff.
We love you, Apple. It's fine. We're endorsing you.
We do, yeah. I'm gonna be watching your thing tomorrow, hoping you announce the new MacBooks. Okay.
Are you gonna? Will you move to Mac if they release?
My laptop is a MacBook. Anytime I'm not at home, that's what I'm using. Like when I'm at like a co-working space or like a coffee shop or with clients, that's what I'm using. And I think I probably would go back desktop, yeah. And then make this computer full-time gaming rig. Okay, so this.
Sweet. Okay.
What's up?
I just added happy files, so
Perfect.
should.
So this section is almost 700 pixels high. So for now, I am going to define a height of 700, and then we need to set that background to be left 50 so it's centered.
Global Apple image. I think that's what it is. Does that show for you? I just added a image. That should show above for you.
No, it doesn't. Do you see the hero image that I added?
Not yet. I'm going to refresh. So yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if you see the same. Okay, I see your image now.
Okay, it did a little spinning wheel just a second ago. So
yeah, I went out and back in.
Okay, I'm gonna refresh my homepage now, and I should see what you were working on, right?
I didn't do anything. I just refreshed the page.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I thought you put some stuff in there.
There we go. I've added a logo in there now, or a white logo, which you want me to see.
Bryn says, "What are your specs on the Windows machine?" I have an i5 90 something 100K, 9700K, I think it is, and then 16 gigs of RAM, and then I have an ancient video card. Nothing crazy. Like my video card is so bad, I struggle to edit the 4K footage I record, so I desperately need a new one.
So does that show for you now? Then I've just added a thing in the main template.
Not in real time, but let me reload and see. See,
So
like
probably...
I don't know that that's necessarily a bad thing because I see it now that I refreshed.
Okay.
But I guess between the template and a page, you're not going to see it necessarily in real time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I should see your changes in real time on the template if I was in that template as well.
Yeah, if you're in your template. I might come into the... I wonder if I come into your home page instead of using templates, because then you're able to see all my changes.
Yeah, let's do that. Even though that's not the proper way to do it, let's do that.
Well, yeah, obviously. It just means it'll be easier to see what's been going on.
Yeah, that'll be cool. So we can kind of see those changes in real time.
Can I remove... Let me just change...
Hey, Davey, what's up?
Render template. Is that working now then?
Are you in this page with me now?
I just tried to see if I can get rid of the main template stuff.
So it's refreshing.
Maybe not. I tried to set it to none instead of main.
I wonder how that's going to work. For me, it's spinning right now. I wonder if we just broke... Oh, yeah. It refreshed. I think I need to fully refresh my builder, though. I'm going to do that now.
If we both come out of it, we can change the... Here, I'm just going to... If you stay out of it quickly, I'm going to update to render page using no template.
Okay.
That should fix it.
So once you're in Oxygen, let me know, because I have to click take over, and I don't think it'll kick you out of Oxygen.
There we go. That looks to be good now.
You ready for me to hop in?
Should be. Oh, actually, I wonder if that's because... Okay, I'm going to do it a different way.
Flipback says, what are those purple banners on the top left of the screen? Those are the most recent members that have joined the YouTube Permaslug membership. So we got Chris most recently, then Kyle, Jay Barrios, Lee Y, and then you, Taylor.
Yeah, me. I'm a subscriber. Here, try going in now. Take over and go in. And
okay.
You should see.
All right, I just clicked edit, so I'll be in there in just a second, and then we can really get some changes rolling. I'm also curious. I want to see what the API usage looks like because we were briefly looking at that the other day. Okay, so yeah, I see your section up there. It's just black right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just making that color.
Cool. So I'm gonna.
Okay, that should now work properly now.
Sweet. Oh wow, that's kind of crazy. I see your image popping in.
There we go. I've just watched it on the screen.
Isn't that weird the way the image pops up like full screen like that? Kind of takes over your viewport. All right. So.
Oh, apologies. I can't
There-
type. There we go.
Wait, there's a play button right there. What does that do? Evidently nothing. I'm just going to make up some padding here on the bottom. So we'll just go with something like... Oh, I guess there's already
What
section
the-
padding, so that works.
Where did my thing go? Did I delete it by accident?
I didn't know there was a membership. What's the process of joining? There's a join button down below the video player. And the membership's $5 a month. Just gets you kind of a support. And you get some cool emojis and stuff to use in chat. All right. Luke says, I'm going to troll Taylor so much with this on the Oxy build challenge.
No, that is not a good. That is not a good idea at all, Luke.
Agreed.
I will shadow ban you.
California streaming is what the headline says. California streaming. And then I'm assuming the next one is probably an H2. Watch the Apple event tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'll be there. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Oh, wow. It took my focus out of that text block while I was typing with whatever you just did. That's weird. I wonder if I'm in the content box instead of typing in the heading directly, if that makes any difference. And then we have a learn more link.
Store. And we'll duplicate 1, 2.
That's
3,
so cool.
4,
I can
5,
see it
6,
in real
7,
time. That's
8.
so awesome.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That way, space between. Ah, look.
There it goes. Look at
Beautiful.
that. It's working.
Mac, iPad,
This is sweet.
iPhone. Watch.
Bryn, is that actually the name of the font? I can't quite get to it. Oh, yeah, it is.
That's Apple. That's Apple's font, isn't it?
Surely that's not on a Google font, right? No, it's
Tell
not.
me you know too much about Apple, huh? Tell me too much. How
Apparently he
you
does.
know too much about Apple, Bryn? Hey.
Google Fonts. I wonder if there's an alternative.
Do we have to make this responsive or?
No,
Okay. I need to go and grab
we don't got time for all that.
search icon. Oh no, what's that? Why is that? That's not gonna work, is it?
Trying to find
that didn't
a
work.
similar font.
Bag image. What we're doing?
Graphic? Is that right?
Where'd it go?
Oh, that's not
Why
even a
doesn't it
font.
show?
What is it? Oh,
30. Ah, we go. 20.
okay, Helvetica Neue, which is not a font either. That's hilarious. Luke
That
wants
is
20
not-
breakpoints.
20 breakpoints. You have to ask Elijah for that. Support image.
So,
Key image.
is there a little bit of a lag on your end?
No,
Maybe it's just
seems
me.
alright for me.
I'm trying to get this up so we can see what's going on here. Learn more with the little, that guy. Take this font size up. Font.
Ooh, that's a
up.
bug. That seems like a bug.
What?
So if I try and wrap a div, wrap something with a div, it deletes it from it removes it from the browser.
I'll try it real quick. So this heading, wrap with div. Oh yeah. Is that a 391 bug or an alpha 3.9 bug, or is that
I don't know, what are we using? Are we using the alpha?
it's on 3.9? Yeah.
Maybe then.
Oh, you know what? What just dawned on me is how does the oxygen history pane factor into this? Is
That's a good point.
is our history unique to one another? Oh, Elijah says the alpha has a bug where div deleting stuff is an alpha bug.
Okay, cool. It
Okay.
wasn't just me going crazy then. Sweet.
No, I just saw that as well. So it looks like I was able to go backward in the history tab in Oxygen. So I think it's actually unique to each other.
Yeah. 'Cause
That's actually
it
pretty
shows
tight.
for me.
What'd you say? Sorry?
Yeah, it still showed none of my stuff went back.
Oh, you went back in the history panel and it didn't.
No, none of my stuff. I still. I don't know. Well, what have you done? What have you gone back in? I can't
In the history
see.
tab, I only went back
Yeah,
like.
so it's gone back for you, but not for me. That's interesting.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it shows what I normally see, not visibility.
That's super interesting. Well, wonder if it has anything to do with us being in the same page rather than in different spots on the site.
Probably, yeah.
I think that.
I mean, I don't think it hasn't originally been built for this purpose.
Yeah.
So that's
Guess I'm
probably.
going to move on to my next section. What's up, Jay Barrios? Glad to have you back. Elijah, glad to have you in here as well. I got Stratos, Andre, Davey. Got a bunch of people in chat. 30 people. Please drop a like on the stream if you're liking it. And also, as a reminder, there is a link in the description to take you to a Google form. You can win one of 3 copies available of the collaboration plugin by filling out that form. And what I'll do is later today, I'll pick out a winner and I'll send you an email and you'll get a coupon code and you'll get the plugin for free. So thank you, dPlugins, for that. The website is just dplugins.com.
Does the structure panel get renamed if I rename it? So if I rename the top section to be header, does it rename for you as well?
Did you already do that?
I've just renamed it now.
Yes, it does actually.
Okay, that's good.
Here, I want to try it backward too. I'm gonna go hero.
Did it show?
Oh, there we go.
Well, the header's not showing correctly. It looks like. Because I'm looking at the stream and it's all like squashed together, whereas on mine it looks really nice.
Okay, yeah. Let me. I guess I'm gonna save and refresh.
Okay.
Let me know how that kind of like disrupts your flow. Does it take over your page with the loading cog?
Yes, my cog has started.
So hopefully that didn't mess up your layout, did it?
No, mine shows fine.
When was the last time you saved?
I'll save now and then refresh.
Okay, you just did that?
Yeah.
All right, I need to refresh as well because I think maybe your save was behind what mine was.
Yeah, so all my things are gone now.
No.
It's fine. It's fine. I can easily get it back. That's fine. Browse that image.
Oh yeah, Sahil, you're welcome. You can thank dPlugins for that. They were kind enough to give us 2 copies on the last stream as well. Strato says, I think Elijah's the only member of any builder that actually joins live streams and contributes. Haven't seen anyone from Elementor or any other builder such commitment. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Elijah. Okay,
Well,
yeah, so your changes came back pretty quickly. Did you just have to change spacing and stuff?
Yeah, I just went back and changed spacing.
Okay.
Should all be fixed now.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe that's just the fact that we're in the same page.
I'm going to build this iPhone 12 Pro section.
The second one?
Yeah, the one with the iPhone.
Okay.
The gold and grey.
I'll go with the iPhone 12 Pro one beneath it.
I'm guessing this isn't actually how they actually build the website, their Apple website, is it?
I wouldn't suspect so. I don't think it's WordPress.
If they do, then Oxygen have got a big thing to put on their website.
I think they would hopefully know that. So are you working on the white background one or the dark background one?
The dark one.
Oh,
This
okay,
is
I'll do the
iPhone
light one.
12 Pro.
All right, so that's just, what font size is that? Somebody asked what tool I'm using for this. It's called Hoverify. For some reason, there's like an A link over the top of this. I can't get to those individual elements. Oh, it's because the whole box is a link. That's why all of it is a link. That's interesting. Luke, you're so sweet. Nobody can resist my face. You're right. Bryn says, I'm impressed this plugin works so well for same page collaboration. Even if it just allowed to work safely on separate pages templates simultaneously, that would have been useful. Yeah, and quite honestly, I think it would work even more reliably if you're working on separate portions of your site. What do we encounter with adding classes the other day?
If someone adds a class and you're still in the class structure, you're clicked into the class where it says enter class name, it won't show up. You have to click out and click back in again.
Yep.
But that's not a big issue, to be honest.
No, not at all. It does show up though, because as soon as Taylor adds a class, in fact, do it real quick. Add a class to that heading, your iPhone 12 one, if you haven't already. And then I'll add it to my other heading because it'll pop up right away without me having to do anything.
I need to copy the stars over quickly.
Yeah, Sahil, that's exactly what I was just experiencing because it's got an A link over the top of all of the elements, so it's hard to see the styling. You could use inspect probably to dig down deeper.
I'm just copying it based on what it looks like rather than a fixed sizes.
This is neat though. It's interesting because I know there's quite a few people in the Oxygen group that complain about the multi-user editing not being a part of core, and there's a solution now, which is awesome. But I wonder what their use cases actually are. Like, do they have multiple developers working in the same Oxygen site?
It's probably more agencies more than anything, I reckon.
Yeah, probably
They
so.
probably are using it the most.
Did you get that class added?
I did, yeah. The heading one should be.
What's the name? Oh, it's just heading is the class name.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
There it is. That's awesome. Okay. So I'm going to do that same thing to this one as well. That's pretty sweet. Blast, past, fast. What a heading that is. Oh yeah, Marco also made the point of multiple headings as well. Or sorry, multiple tabs, sorry. Multiple tabs you can work in. And then we got to learn more and a buy link. So I'm just, once again, going to duplicate this guy. I'm taking the easy way out.
Duplicate.
Where'd my div go?
Where no.
Oh, and my text link.
Oh, that didn't work.
That's actually something I want to demo real quick, is duplicating the tab. So why don't you go ahead and hit save real quick, because I don't want to overwrite your changes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to duplicate my tab here. And I'm going to work in 2 tabs and see how it switches back and forth, because Marco was saying it's good for one user to speed things up. There's been times where I've been editing things for a client and had to swap back and forth into templates and out of templates and pages and stuff multiple times, because just the way that their notes come through, you know? So this would be really handy. So if let's see, I'm going to change this heading to be like, buy our new phone. And then switch over here. I wasn't active in this tab. At the moment. Okay, so you still have the spinning cog?
Yeah.
I have it in one tab, but not the other.
Yeah, it's just spinning for me. There we go.
It's back?
Okay, it's connected. Blast, pass, fast.
Oh, it changed my heading back. Okay. So it like once it reconnected, what did I name this to? Buy our new phone.
Yeah, I can see that. That's updating.
Sweet. Okay. So there's proof positive that multiple tabs works. I kind of wonder if you need to be intentional about how you're coordinating to some degree. If you're going to be working in the same page or the same template.
I don't think most people would use same page.
Probably
Unless
not.
you're like sitting right next to each other or talking. It would, I don't think, really work.
Yeah, I don't think so
I also
either.
think that you would need to be using some sort of design system, whether it's your own custom one or whether it's you know, like Oxy Ninja or whatever. Otherwise, it can be hard to keep track of classes and things like
Yeah,
that.
that's a great point.
And also like stick to the same like naming convention, so that if you go looking for classes, you know what they're roughly going to be called, if that makes sense.
That's a great point. Yep. So what I wanted to do real quick while you're still kind of working on stuff over there in the back end is take a look at the Pusher API, which is what enables this plugin to work. So essentially every change is considered what they call a message. And so I was trying to take a look at how many messages we've used so far. So you can kind of see this graph right here. And that gives you an idea of essentially every single change is considered a message. So like if you type in a number for like, you know, font size, that's a change. If you change a color, that's a change, etc. So the default free limit is 200,000 messages in a day, which is obviously a ton. You can see how little we've done in, what has it been now? Half an hour?
Yeah.
And then somebody asked how many users you could have. Apparently, Pusher allows you 100 concurrent users. So
yeah,
that's a lot. So anyway, that's what I wanted to touch on real quick.
Yeah, it's a neat integration.
Yeah, Bryn, I don't know if you saw that. We tested it right before we joined the same page together, and we weren't getting each other's real-time changes, but it definitely worked. You just had to save and refresh, essentially, and then you saw the other person's changes, which I think is actually not that bad in a real-world scenario. So here's Taylor working on this stuff. I'm watching you adjust the backgrounds and stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that. Okay. I seem to have a double text link in there.
You can kind of see in the status indicator behind our heads here on camera or on the stream that that's like those changes being pushed out to Pusher. What a good name. Push changes to Pusher.
There we go. That is that section. Oh, I missed the buttons. Whoops. Let's add the two buttons quickly. Div.
I mean, I think realistically this works. I'm trying to think of what other scenarios would be beneficial for us to test.
That didn't work. I'm trying to drag a thing into a section.
Yeah, I don't know if some of the quirks that I'm experiencing are 3.9 alpha stuff or if it's us being together on this with collaboration.
I'm going to save and refresh because your like text underneath isn't showing in the second section. It's not showing.
Maybe we should switch it to 3.8 real quick.
That should be okay. Let's come back and just refreshed.
So you just saved, right? Or did you fully refresh?
I refreshed. I saved and then refreshed.
Okay, so I wonder if I need to refresh now. Because what were you trying to accomplish, putting those texts inside of a div?
I duplicated the learn more and then tried to bring it down into the second section.
Okay.
I'm going to try that again. Just refreshed again. Because I think you saved and overrode changes that I'd done again.
Ellabux, thanks for joining. You're very welcome.
Text. Yeah, there's a weird bug with the. Hang on.
I wonder if divs entirely are just bugged out in 3.9.
It might be that. stop communicating your changes. Each build their own sections in the end. Find out. Yeah, but sometimes some of the times it's getting overridden, so some of my changes are not persisting.
I kind of feel like it's to
Have
do
you?
with us being in the same page. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to a different page entirely. I'm just going to make a new one called like contact or something. And then I'm going to get an oxygen as well. And I want to see if this works better and it's just like more seamless for us. So I'm just going to start building something. I'll go to their support page and try to replicate this. Oh, look at that. They gave us a bunch of nice, pretty little PNGs. Makes it nice and easy for us.
Div.
Download.
Okay, grab that.
Okay. So section, background. It's funny, I'm like used to talking to myself to like narrate what I'm doing, but you're here, so it feels weird to be like saying what I'm doing.
Yeah, I do that as well.
Heading says, welcome to port. And then pop in a search form. Are you actively making changes right now?
Yeah.
The experience seems much more clean for me. Like it doesn't feel laggy and it doesn't like jump around as much. So if I pop in another section and a div, I can drag text into a div like no problem at all. Whereas before I was having a hard time with that when we were in the same page.
Yeah.
Bryn says another use case is one person doing the actual building whilst another person runs through all the text and images and hooks it up to ACF.
So that's something that me and Luke actually did quite a lot for obviously Build Challenge. He built all the designs and then I went through and connected everything up.
Okay, so it does work.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
cool. Elijah made a good point. He said, I'd be curious how it handles you both making changes to the same class while on separate posts. So I have a heading here. I'm going to toss in the heading class that you created. Or, if I can spell right. Good Lord, I can't click right either. So on one of your headings with the heading class, make it like blue or something.
See if you can guess what color I've changed it to.
Okay. Full black? Bright blue?
Bright blue, yeah.
Okay, so while you're doing that, I'm going to go to the typography slider as well and try to make a change now.
Turquoise or something?
Yep. So you change the color real quick. I want to see if it updates for me.
It should do.
Oh, yeah, it does. It even moves the little color thing around. That's so cool.
Oh, yeah.
If you have the dialog box open, you can see it.
This is what we were doing the other day, weren't we?
Yeah, we were like giving each other seizures the other day. That's so funny. It works, obviously. So then what if I change the font size while you're doing that? Yep.
I think it kicks one of us out and then, yeah.
Can I make it Comic Sans? Oh, there's no Comic Sans in Google Fonts?
No, Comic Sans.
What a shame, dude.
I think there's something similar, though. What color is this supposed to be? Black. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the color.
Thanks. We probably should have warned people. Seizure warning. Elijah says, what about style sheets? So we tested code blocks the other day, and we weren't seeing real-time changes until the person clicked apply, but style sheet is a good one. So I'm going to add a style sheet real quick. I just named one called CSS. Do you see it?
Style sheets. CSS, yes, I do see it.
So then I'm typing.
I can see you live typing in it.
Oh, dude. All right. So you do it now so everybody can see.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Keep in mind, everybody, we're on 2 separate pages now. Oh, that's so dope.
There you go.
Ooh! Thanks.
You're welcome.
I needed something else. There we go. That looks incredible, doesn't it? This is like definitely what Apple would want it to look like. That's actually so cool. I guess we forgot to test style sheets the other day, but that's extremely awesome.
Maybe I'll just whack them all out.
What happens if you delete a style sheet while I'm in it? Because I have it open on my screen right now.
Well, I cleared the style sheet and then I've just deleted it.
Okay, yeah, okay. It still let me be kind of inside of it, but there was obviously nothing there. That's really cool. So I am going to get out of this page, and then I'm going to go add the free version of ACF real quick. And I want to put some data in a field on the home page and see it. Oh, you can't search just ACF. That's annoying. I'm going to put some data in a field on the home page and see if you can see it. I'm assuming you're probably going to have to refresh the first time.
So this is where I think it might not be, because basically when you work with ACF, if you updated a field and then use like a code block, for example, it will bring in, if you click apply code, it will bring in the new code or the new stuff that you've written.
Okay.
So it's quite clever in that regard. So yeah, we'll see what they.
Oh, whoops. I meant to write text field, but I accidentally typed in test. Text field. Okay. So then on the home page, oh, the update button is like grayed out.
On the home page?
Yeah, because you
yes.
Yes,
Hang on one sec. Let me just, I can come out of the template quickly.
So
there you go. I'm at the template. If you force refresh, you should be able to.
Okay, so then if I just put in like this is a test into that field, I'm going to attach an image real quick. Just like this. I'll do one of these devices. So update that. And then if you go into Oxygen now, while I still have this open, it's not going to be smart enough to prevent me from changing one of the data fields, you know?
Yeah.
So I want to see.
It won't let you.
What's up?
So yeah, it won't let you change or update stuff while. However, so the way you'd have to make it work would be on a post page and having a template. That would be the only way I believe it would work, maybe.
Okay.
Because
yep,
I can work in a template while you work in a post, and it won't have that issue.
That's true.
So I go and create a template.
Yep. While you're doing that, real quick, we got 26 people watching. If you guys can drop a like on the stream. And thank you so much to Chris for becoming a new member during the stream. I think that brings us up to like, I forget what the number is now, like 17 or something crazy like that. It's super awesome. So thank you guys. And big shout out to Taylor. So actually, while he's doing that as well, I wanted to bring up the latest Oxy build challenge. And Luke is in the chat too. See, this is what I was getting earlier, Taylor. If you look at my stream, it's like still got that handyman thing. This is what I was telling you I saw earlier.
It might. I think I know why. It might be cache.
But then if I click on your link from earlier, this is actually what I wanted to show you guys, so I won't get hung up on that. This is a new challenge, and this is being hosted by Fluent Forms, and the winner gets a copy of Fluent Forms, right? Oh, there's actually two prizes.
So the first prize is a year's 5-site license, and second prize is 5. Yeah, and the other one is a single site.
Nice, that's awesome.
So you get 1 year free.
So make sure you guys are checking that out. This one's going to be cool.
And we got a cool name for the headphone company. Not a copyright or anything. Completely our original own name.
It's oddly applicable to our stream today as well.
Yeah. Yes. So okay, it should be updated on the site.
Yeah, Alabuck says this is really awesome. I'm feeling it's as if using a Google Doc multi-user. It's exactly the same idea. Yeah, it's really cool. So, did you create a new post type?
Yeah, I've got, well, I'm just going to use the post,
Oh, okay.
the normal post.
I'm just going to
And
change the field group real quick.
text and insert dynamic data, title.
Did you attach some data to one of these posts?
I haven't, no, I'm
Okay.
going to,
I'm going to just add some text and an image to the one called test.
advanced custom
Are
field.
you in
text
Oxygen right
field.
now?
I am. I'm in the archive template, the blog.
Okay, perfect. So I'll
And I'm
publish
just
this.
adding in ACF
Because normally,
stuff.
now that you're
Okay,
in
it's come
Oxygen
up.
and I just updated these fields, you would have to then
Yeah.
refresh the template, right?
No. So if the image came in. Look,
Okay.
it's like a dark
Yeah, like a starry
image.
night.
The text hasn't come in. Do I need to?
I just said hello Taylor exclamation mark.
Yeah. So the image came in because I think it was after you.
Oh yeah, probably so.
So yeah. So I don't see the text, but I see the image. If you change that image for me.
Okay, I'm gonna change it, and I'm not gonna tell you what it is, so don't cheat by watching the stream. Okay, it's updated.
Okay, does it show me? It's like a bridge. Well, it was a bridge for a brief second.
Yeah, it is a bridge. That's sweet. So
it's a bit weird. It does show up, but then it reverts back to the previous field. So if I refresh now, it should show me those two. I mean, your post actually came up. Yeah, so they're both in there now. Both fields are in there.
okay,
But when I was in the template, it actually the new post showed up, without me having to like do anything. So if you create a new post, another new post,
okay,
it should show me the new post if I like update it.
I'm not gonna tell you what I named it, but I published it now.
What's this post called?
Yeah, okay, cool. So you didn't have to refresh the template to see that.
No, I clicked apply query params, although there's something weird. So basically, I don't know how you. I mean, you'd have to go into it to be able to see. Basically, when I click apply params, query params, and the cog is showing, the latest posts and data shows up, but then when it saves, when it goes away the loading, it doesn't show. It doesn't show. It doesn't show the updated stuff.
I guess I'm gonna hop into that template real quick and take a look as well.
Yeah, so I have to come out and change or create a new thing for you to see.
Okay. Let me know when you're out. I'll hop in real quick.
I'm all out.
All right. I feel like we're covering most of these like pretty practical use cases. The ACF one is really cool.
So yeah, so if you're in the template, yeah?
Yep.
And you can see the repeater, you can see stuff. If I had a new post called and I'll add some text in as well. Hello. Actually, I'm going to change that. And we'll use, what image should we use? We'll use this one, perfect. And then if I click publish,
okay.
If you then click in the repeater and click apply query params, it should show up for you briefly before then not showing, basically.
I wonder if that's like the way the repeater sometimes shows the first post twice, you know? Oh, there we go. I saw it. Yeah, you see it. It says subscribe to Premise Luck with the Avengers picture.
Yeah.
yeah, I see what you're talking about.
So it shows, but then it doesn't fully update. I don't know.
It's like it wants to, but it can't for some reason. Again, I wonder if that's a 3.9 thing rather than a collaboration thing.
Maybe. But yeah, that's what I was seeing where when you clicked apply,
yeah,
it kind of showed but didn't show.
Right, that makes sense. Well, I mean, that's pretty cool, to be honest. I think this is like a super usable plugin, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
I think when I was working in a separate page, it was much more seamless. I wasn't experiencing the same kind of quirks and stuff that we were when we were in the same one. But the plugin is relatively new, so I imagine they'll probably take this sort of feedback and make it better. But I've honestly never wanted to be editing the same page at the same time as somebody. And if you're
Yeah.
working by
Yeah.
yourself, you're never going to do that because you only need one open. And then multiple tabs works. So I feel like that works pretty good. Does anybody have any other questions before we start to wrap up here? I mentioned we had exactly 1 hour today and we're coming up on 5 minutes from the hour, but I'd love to get any other feedback and thoughts you guys have. It's pretty cool. Also, real quick, I will pull up the dPlugins website. There's also a link in the description if you guys want to use that. I do get a small kickback from that affiliate link, so thank you if you do use it. Also, don't forget that there's a link for the giveaway as well. Bryn says, would be nice to see this applied to the Oxygen Gutenberg add-on to keep everything in sync. Yeah, that would be amazing. Andre says, what's up?
Yeah, if Marco's still in chat, then relay that to Joshua about the Gutenberg integration.
Yep, definitely. And then let's see. Cool. Yeah, I think if the Gutenberg integration can get that as well, then that's awesome. And then hopefully we're able to kind of put this through its paces. So Taylor, I sincerely appreciate you hanging out for an hour and taking some time out of your day. I know it's late for you. Maybe not for you specifically, but in your neck of the woods, it is late.
Yeah.
So, dude, I really appreciate it. And everybody else in chat, thank you guys so much. Before you go, please consider dropping a like on the stream. It helps us. And I'm sure we will see you all very soon in a future stream. Thanks again, Taylor.
Sweet. Thanks for having me.
Bye, everybody.